The crypto revolution is happening as we speak. And the people that are building this stuff are the most competent and inspiring that we have ever met. If you're curious about DAOs, DeFi, NFTs, Web3, this is the place to be. We are Boy and Badger, two turbo artists on an adventure in the wild Web3. The DAOs are in the house. Let it rip.
Yeah, okay. I felt like it was time to just get started straight away.
These effects are killer. I'm loving it.
It's important to set the scene, you know.
I mean, that's the vibe. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
100%.
I think you can also, if you want to, you can just write B search and then whatever if you want to. Feel free.
What do I write?
If you look into the Craig room in the channels, this must be really fun for the listeners. And then you can see B exclamation mark. Is that the name? And then search. And then you just write a word.
Whatever sound you wanna search for.
Oh. And then you just press the number.
See, which one does Brian go for?
I love it. It was awesome.
Yeah, I think this is how to start a community call. Just some blurbs.
I think you get people in the right vibe, in the right mood, without a doubt. Well, Brian or Altmbr, depending on how you want to name yourself. Welcome to the Boy and Badger show. Very nice to have you here, man.
Thanks, guys. Nice to be here. Yeah, you can go by Brian's probably the best. I feel like Altmbr is a bit of a mouthful.
Altmbr. It sounds like a character from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Altmbr.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's actually it's the first three letters of first four letters of my last name, first two letters of my first name. It was in high school. It was like my user ID, and I've just kind of kept it. And so now it's my Twitter, my Telegram, my my email, you name it.
It's efficient. It's very good.
Yeah.
I had like some Jake_zone@hotmail.com, I think, for my like messenger. I skipped that one. It wasn't too efficient.
Yeah, I see that.
Efficient in what sense?
Not efficient, maybe semantics. Wrong word. Wrong use of language. It wasn't something that I wanted to use anyway. Like Altmbr, you could come up with like 8 different reasons to why you're called Altmbr. Oh, Brian, you came with a very logical explanation, but you could have, bullshitted up something else, and I would have.
Have you always been such a logical person?
Yeah, I'm a fairly logical person, I guess. Remind me, you guys are from Germany, is that right?
Sweden, close to
Sweden.
it.
Yeah,
okay.
Sweden.
Are Swedes meant to be logical people? I know the Germans are, but maybe the Swedes, no. Maybe the Swedes are like wild, chaotic people. Bipolar, right? Because it's like in the summer it's amazing, in the winter it's terrible.
I think you know more about us than I do. It sounds very very correct. No, but like I think you're onto something there. The Germans, they're kind of one level more, but we're for sure much more logical than I don't know, Africa, the country.
Yeah,
like Southern Europe.
I think we're biased toward the logic. There's a lot of engineers in Sweden. It is right now, and it's always been a lot of engineers. And I guess we have a bias towards logic.
I see that. Yeah, one thing I've been thinking about the past year or so, because I've been traveling a lot, is how the North just ends up being so much. Northerners end up being much more like productive, efficient people than the Southerners, and like at face value, you might say that, well, it's because like in the South it's just like warmer and nicer, and so people just like don't want to work as much.
Yeah.
I actually think there's like a deeper thing that I've recently zoned in on, which is that I think it's just like straight up harder to live in the North, right? Like in the winter, you have to deal with like snow and boots and shit, and like sometimes there's snowstorms and you have to like get past that. So I think it just builds up resiliency. So Northerners tend to be like more resilient people, and because of that, they like tend to like work harder, push past things, be more productive. Anyways, my latest theory.
Yeah, but I think you're also. I'm gonna just say everything you say. I'm gonna say I think you're onto something. But I think you are onto something. I think that there's like the workers' morale or something often being attributed to like when Sweden finally got some kind of freedom. What do you call it, good basis to build from. It took like 70 years, and we went from being one of the poorest nations in the world to one of the most wealthy. And then it was like the workers' morale. We have this thing, like it's to just slack. It's considered not good. I'm considered a slacker, I think. So people look at me and they think, why would a person just chill? What could possibly be the reason?
Yeah.
Well, what possibly could be the reason?
I think I like chilling, enjoying. It's I think of life more like it's good that some people like to work because I don't. So I can enjoy their hard work, and then they can feel like they have a purpose. They're working really hard so someone else can enjoy the fruits of their labor.
Very kind of you, man. Making place for everybody.
It's a hard job, but someone's got to do it.
I think it's really, really, really difficult if you like to work a lot to be chilling as much as I do.
Yeah, but now you don't like to work so much, Badgerton, so then it's not so difficult.
No, this is why the world is such an amazing place, because everyone can focus on their, what they're good at. Creates value for everyone.
And you're just a naturally gifted chiller. There we go.
I think I was kind of crafted this way by my mom, who really loved me so much, so she really liked to take care of me. I never learned to grow up.
Was your mom a chiller, would you say?
No, I think she's a hard worker. She is a doctor, and she likes to take care of people.
And to do hard work. So it's like a perfect combo for the maximum amount of chill to be cultivated in Badgerton.
Yeah, it's poor me. But this actually, I mean, we can continue talking about me. I like this, but otherwise, I can pose a question for you, Brian. How's your mom?
I think going back to the hard work, I think as well, Altmbr. I'll continue to call you Altmbr because it's more fun. Is in Sweden or in the Nordics, like if you could imagine, where are you based, or where are you growing up?
I grew up between Toronto.
Well, mission and vision, I think, is insanely important.